Satnam and welcome. I'm Param Dave, and this is Yogic Living. Today, as you can see, we are not on the mountain. No, I'm at my friend's office slash little kind of side apartment thing, and so we're here today to do some things that will work on our depression. That will help us to alleviate that. And I know that depression can be a very crippling um, disability, and it can make you feel like there's nothing you can do. But there's lots of things in this yoga that can help you to alleviate that tension. So we start every Kundalini yogi class tuning in, and you also should start your personal practice by tuning in as well. And what that does is it just puts you on that higher frequency, rather than that day-to-day mundane sort of frequency that you're used to. It puts you on that higher vibration to help connect you to God or your higher self, or whatever your concept may be. There really is no religion tied to Kundalini yoga. But it does work on your mind, your body, and your spirit, and it helps to align those, and helps us to get in source, or helped us to connect with those higher energies that some people call God, or whatever it is, but just that universal force that ties us all together. And so let's go ahead, rub our palms together, and we're going to put them at the center of our chest. And we're going to close down our eyes, and we're going to focus on our true eye, our third eye. And that is right at the center, just above the eyebrows, just above where the eyebrows kind of meet. Especially with me, mine kind of grow together. So, and we're going to chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Alright, let's close our eyes and begin. Om Namo Inhale, suspend the breath. Feel that connection to God, the Guru, your higher self, the universe, whatever your concept. Exhale. Inhale once again, suspend the breath. Feel that connection to the golden chain of teachers, guiding you, directing you. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale. Go ahead, and what we're going to do now, that we just tuned in with the Adi mantra, and again, you need to do this before you start your daily practice, and that just helps to guide you in the right direction, and to situate any energies in case something is off with your body, whether that is your posture is a little off, or that your spine may be a little out of alignment, and it's making the energy goes. This will help correct that, and again, help you tune in with that higher self, that higher consciousness. And so, what we're going to do now is move on and tune in. This is an optional tune in. This is a secondary tune in. It's called the Mangalachara Mantra. Adgane Nama, Jugadgane Nama, Sadgane Nama, Sri Gurudeva Nama. And that just helps us to get a little bit more protection, and helps with that guiding and directing as well. It's also a good one to chant before you start your vehicle. All right, again, palms at the center of our chest, eyes are closed. We're focusing on our third eye while we repeat this mantra. Adgane Nama, Jugadgane Nama, Sadgane Nama, Sri Gurudeva Nama. Adgane Nama, Jugadgane Nama, Sadgane Nama, Sri Gurudeva Nama. Adgane Nama, Jugadgane Nama, Sadgane Nama, Sri Gurudeva Nama. Inhale, suspend the breath. Feel that protection wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Exhale. Inhale once again. Feel that energy wrapping around you, protecting you, guiding you. Exhale. Once again. Inhale, suspend the breath, and feel what that mantra's done. Exhale. Go ahead and relax the posture. Now we just tuned in a little further with the Mangalachara Mantra. And again, this is good to chant before you start your vehicle. It helps you to avoid accidents. It said to kind of put you in a different space. That way that you don't, that whatever you were supposed to get, you won't get as serious, from an accident. All right, so what we're going to do now is do some warm-ups to really align our body and get us in tune. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stretch out our life nerve. And there's several different ways to do that. I've gone over a few of them in my past videos. But what we're going to do today is we're going to start out and we're going to tuck in our right leg. And we're going to tuck that in kind of as far back as we can go and put that on our thigh. And then just reach down. And if you can't, bend as far as I can, that's all right. I've been doing this a little while, so I can bend down a little further. But ideally, you want to grab the big toe. And one of the reasons why we grab the big toe is because the big toe is connected to our third eye. And so that helps to stimulate that third eye, helps to stretch out this life nerve, the sciatica, to give us a longer life, to give us a happier life, to give us a healthier life. And then while we're doing this, we're gonna bend down, and we're not going to bend our back. We're just going to bend at the waist. We're going to keep our neck as straight as possible. We're going to bend down at the waist as far as we can, so we can stretch that life nerve out. And then we're going to begin a breath of fire. Now, ladies, if you're pregnant or on your holy moon cycle, or what some people refer to as menstruating, do not do breath of fire, because it gives, at least breath of fire in the traditional way, whereas that is using your stomach. Now, I guess you can use your diaphragm to do that, but the way I'm describing using your stomach, do not do it like that, because it'll bring up too much energy. And of course, if you're pregnant, it could hurt the baby, and when you're menstruating, you have a lot more energy anyways. If you're familiar with witchcraft, you know that's a very powerful time for witches is when they're menstruating as well. And it's just, since we're working with our energy, we don't want to overload ourselves. All right, so without further ado, if you don't have those issues, go ahead and begin a breath of fire. Try to grab your toe if you can, and we'll work on this and stretch out this life nerve. Let me put on a timer here. And begin. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up. And now, we're going to work on the other side. So go ahead and tuck your left leg in as far as possible. Reach down. Ideally, grab your toe. You can grab, but if you can't grab your toe, just, grab your thigh or your calf or your knee or whatever you can grab, and just bend down as far as possible. You're still getting the same benefits. You're stretching yourself out. So let's begin. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the posture. Alright, so we just got done stretching out our life nerve. And what that does is it helps to make our spine more flexible. They say that yogis measure their age not by their years, but by the flexibility of their spine. And so in doing that, we've extended our life. And and made ourselves more healthier and happier. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to start on the kriya to free our energy to defeat depression. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come up to our hands and knees, and we're going to assume the cow posture. And so what the cow posture is, I don't know if you remember from cat-cow, but this is cow and this is cat. So we're just going to be in cow with our head, our neck tilted back, and our midsection kind of lowered down to the ground. And so while we're doing that, and we're going to come up and basically slap our butt. Give ourselves a little spanking to get our to get our butts in gear. So we're going to come up like this, and just like that, and your body will naturally adjust to the breathing at this point. So let's go ahead and get started. suspend the breath. Exhale. So now what we're going to do is do the same movement, and we're going to begin breath of fire. Now again, if you're a lady and you're pregnant or on your moon cycle, do not do breath of fire, just breathe long and deep. Alright, let's begin. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale. Well, that was the first exercise of this kriya. For the second exercise of this kriya, we're going to go ahead and lay down. And what we're going to do is listen to the sound of the gong. And every time the gong is struck, we're going to pull in our navel and hold it. And then when the gong is struck again, we're going to release it really quick and then pull it back in and hold it. Alright, so let's lay down. just roll back and forth. And back into a seated position. Now go ahead and inhale. And shake your hands. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Shake your hands. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale. Alright. So now we just did the kriya to free our energy to defeat depression. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to put our hands like they're in a cup, and then we're going to put our index fingers touching our thumb. And we're going to chant this beautiful mantra. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Alright, well, you pick it up as we go along. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Akal Saru, Akal Saru, Sadguru. suspend the breath. Exhale. Inhale once again, suspend the breath. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath. And exhale. We just got done chanting this little mantra. Namo, Namo Dev Guru, Guru Dev Namo, Namo, Ram Das Guru, Ram Das Guru, Akal Sarup, Akal Sarup, Sadguru. And so, what that does is to helps you to bow before your divine wisdom, that undying wisdom, and helps to give you that guidance that you need to give you your direction in life. Because I don't know about you personally, but for myself, I experienced a lot of depression simply because I didn't know the way to go. I didn't know which path that I needed to take, and when I found this yoga, it really helped me to find which path I needed to go and which direction I needed to go to do what I need to do, to feel fulfilled, to feel the love for myself, and to get to bust out of that funk. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and close this class by tuning out. And we usually tune out with a class with the Long Time Sunshine song. Now that is not a requirement if you just want to, if you're doing your own practice at home, you can just tune out by chanting 3 long satnams. Now, so what that does is tuning out, it helps to kind of set the space. Kind of like you carved out this chunk, of time that you can devote to yourself. Yoga should be really a kind of a selfish act. And that sounds terrible. Oh, no, he's selfish, No. It's for yourself, to give your time to expand, to get to know yourself, to get to love yourself, to get to align to that, for lack of a better word, destiny that you were sent here to do, and to help to free, so when you carve out that chunk, especially when you do it on a day-to-day basis, it helps to set that aside. And there's really a magic in a commitment. And you make that commitment to do it every day, to set aside this chunk of time just for yourself, just to work on yourself, to guide yourself, to align yourself. And that magic begins to work over time and to accumulate. And by chanting this satnam, helps to bring you back, into an everyday life, so you can kind of integrate what you've learned from this experience, this yoga, this energetic, connection, and integrate that into your daily life. And you start to change. You start to change. It may be a little subtle at first, Your family might not notice it at first, but then after a while they'll be like, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing?" And you just smile, "Nothing, I'm doing yoga." But let's go ahead and end this session by tuning out. Rub our palms, put them in the center of our chest. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure sunshine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Oh, thank you, God, Guru, the universe, for bringing us together, and we may free ourselves from this depression of the sage. We may know the direction that we need to go to feel whole and complete. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and give her a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of when I'm going to upload my next video, go ahead and hit that bell icon. Alright. Sat Nam. And goodbye. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.